That shit got me so hot, my nigga. So hot. Like, yo, I do not play when it comes to my child. Don't play with whack feeling when your kid don't, not even trying to you and try to call somebody else. I'm gonna touch y'all, because everybody wanna be suing people. I'ma spit at y'all mother like this. Like that. Don't play when it comes to my...
The internet is losing its mind again because Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are back at war. And this time, it's pure chaos. Cardi just pulled one of the wildest moves we've seen in this never-ending feud, and social media can't keep up. Their beef has always been brutal, but this latest round, it's darker, dirtier, and messier than ever, especially now that both are dragging each other's families into it. What started as simple online shade has turned into a full-on battlefield. Cardi threw some serious hints about Nicki's son, Papa Bear, saying things that many took as cruel digs, and that's when the internet exploded. For years, people whispered shady stuff about that topic, but when Cardi dropped her comments, it lit the match. The whispers turned into full-blown online theories, and fans started going wild with speculation, but what came next shocked everyone. Instead of backing off, Cardi reportedly claimed she had receipts, real ones, about Papa Bear. Allegedly, she even hinted at having access to private info, and rumors say she's threatening to expose it online. That move didn't just cross a line, it tore it up completely. In seconds, what used to be a rap rivalry turned into a dangerous scandal that put Nicki's child right in the middle of the firestorm. This isn't just music drama anymore, it's personal. Cardi and Nicki have set the internet ablaze with a feud so toxic that even their biggest fans are saying enough is enough. It's wild to think this all spun out from Cardi's new album, Am I the Drama? Because baby, yes you are. Nicki's fan base has been louder than ever since that album dropped. They swear Cardi's been throwing shade long before the release, hinting that she's obsessed with outshining Nicki. One clip even went viral, with fans convinced Cardi was bragging about outselling her rival. Now it's not just music, it's war, and every post, lyric, and live stream feels like another shot fired. Social media's gone insane, and honestly, how did we even get here? KA didn't drop any names, but fans instantly caught on. Everyone knew exactly who she was aiming at. Given how shady Cardi and Nicki have been toward each other for years, it didn't take long for people to connect the dots. The moment Cardi's album dropped, fans were whispering that she was taking slick shots at Nicki's Pink Friday 2. Cardi's album pulled huge numbers, around 200,000 first-week sales, which is impressive. But Nicki's Pink Friday 2 had slightly higher numbers, about 227,000 in its debut week. That tiny gap was all it took for the drama to explode. Fans noticed Nicki suddenly retweeting posts that seemed to throw shade at Cardi, and the internet lit up. She was reposting things like, Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 remains the biggest first-week debut for a female rap album this decade, and the Queen still holds the crown, largest vinyl sales week since 1991. She even boosted stats about her Spotify numbers, bragging that Pink Friday 2 had the biggest opening for a female rapper globally. Every post sounded like a victory lap. And while she had every right to celebrate, the timing was cold-blooded. While everyone was congratulating Cardi for her success, Nicki was busy flexing her own stats. It looked petty to a lot of fans, and from that moment on, people knew things were about to blow up. But nobody could have guessed how wild it was about to get. The internet went off when Cardi allegedly mentioned Nicki's son, Papa Bear, in a way that many saw as cruel, hinting about autism. That's when Nicki fired back with a savage tweet that broke the internet. Barney Dangerous, ABCDEFG, fallen off the charts with that big belly running trains barefoot, still smelly, still couldn't outsell me, ABCDEFG surgery to look like me, tell the rat and tell Jay-Z, Rico fraud and perjury, ABCDEFG. That alphabet jab wasn't random. It was a direct shot at Cardi's track Magnet from her new album, where she used the same alphabet style flow. Cardi caught it instantly and hit back with her own fiery response. Oh yeah, must call notifications and alerts, cause everything I do, a hating bees see it first. Then she tweeted another line, Coca-Cola Barbie. The power I have, make these beats come out of rehab every time. Go to your ING room, nothing more annoying than a bore bee. You must have missed me, huh? Crazy, now kiss my feet. It was non-stop shade flying back and forth, a lyrical slugfest. Nicki clapped back again with more venom, throwing wild shots like, Broad talking pregnant with the fourth babe Barry, BBV HPV allegedly. That one hit deep, and Cardi snapped. She shot back with a BCDEFG, your man has to snatch pee. Pee tastes like honey, comb your bro be touching. At that point, Twitter was melting down. Every tweet, every lyric, every post was being dissected like a crime scene. This wasn't just rap beef anymore. It was a digital brawl, and both sides were going for blood. This whole thing took a nasty turn, and fast. Cardi fired back after Nicki mentioned her pregnancy, saying, "All right, now this is the third time you bringing up my pregnancy. Like you wasn't out here running to fertility doctors trying to have more kids, them pills scrambling your eggs." She didn't hold back. Then Cardi got real serious, adding, "Not allegedly. You protect my baby. The NICU blind saying I let," but then stopped herself, clarifying, "Let me say this though, I've never had fertility issues. That's not something you use to drag a woman. You don't mock women going through that kind of pain, and we pray for them, love them, uplift them." It was one of the few moments Cardi sounded genuinely emotional. But that moment didn't last long, because right after that, things went off the rails. Nicki came back swinging with a tweet calling Cardi Barney B and Culture Vulture. Some people thought she meant Cardi herself, but when she added, "Culture, you ugly too," it became clear. She was talking about Cardi's daughter. And that's when the internet lost it. Nicki kept going, saying, "Album flopped, body flopped, never wanna fight, outrank you when you're gone to gangs, shut up and come fight, sympathy baby couldn't even pull 228K. But then came the line that made everyone gasp. Nicki tweeted, "Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister Koi. Don't sniff Coca-Cola with baby number 4 and 5. Culture the vulture and her mama a crow. So dumb not to see, once Wendy ate that crow, look what happened. You played yourself, heavy tongue flop, and it was vicious." Even for Nicki. And when she went that low, Cardi completely lost her cool. Cardi fired back hard, unleashing a brutal message aimed right at Nicki and her son. "Do you wish you could call my daughter ugly? Culture is beautiful, and you know that. You hate so deep, it's dark and nasty. Cause your son nonverbal from what you did. You jealous of everybody's kids and their happiness. Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't speak. Just bang spoons because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry she didn't even look at you on your birthday. She too obsessed and hateful." That banging spoons line sent the internet into chaos. Cardi was referencing a viral clip of Papa Bear happily tapping spoons, which fans had once shared innocently. But Cardi's comment turned it into something cruel. Then she kept going, "You said something about culture? Well, that slow son that came out your pee, you was wishing bad on me while I was pregnant." At that point, the whole feud hit rock bottom. Fans couldn't believe they were dragging innocent kids into this. The fight had gone from petty to downright ugly, and there was no coming back from it. This feud hit a whole new level of cruel. Nicki didn't stop at just throwing shade. She went low, tweeting, "Look at your karma. Look what your rotten pee produced. Now he 5 years old, tiptoeing around the house and can't even spell his name." Fans were stunned. It was one of the nastiest things she's ever said online. Then came another tweet that took things even further. "Dear Culture Vulture, your mom pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. The gag is she jealous of a baby boy just cause his hair better than all 4 of you bald monkeys put together." It was vile, and Cardi completely lost it. Cardi went off saying, "I said it back in 2018 and nobody believed me. You've been talking about my child since I was pregnant. You've been jealous of my baby. I never spoke on your kid, not once. It's one thing to be jealous of me, but jealous of my kids? That's insane." She didn't stop there. Cardi clapped back hard. "You jealous because my kids are beautiful and smart, and that's why God punished you with a slow kid. You hate your own child because you can't brag about his milestones, like only his hair. You dummy, I'm telling you again, stop playing with my kids. You just mad because your son's favorite color is 5. Get gone, crackhead." That was the blow that reignited the internet fire. Fans couldn't believe how deep it got. But Nicki came back again saying, "Barney B said she wishes she was dead after calling her own kids monkeys. Girl, you still raw and pregnant with another one. You said, oh well, they all my baby daddies now." Then she really twisted the knife, bringing up Cardi's husband. "Your man told you years ago how busted you looked, said he never liked you, and you still talking about it's both our money." That's when Cardi snapped for real. She dropped a bombshell that shook everyone. let's talk about your medical records, since you love talking about mine. You've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder for almost 9 years. You on heavy perks and Xanax, and you don't listen to nobody around you. The only person who got control over you is Kenneth Petty. And we all know what happens with that Amex when you sedated. Fans went wild. It was a read so raw it felt nuclear. Cardi's claims hit social media like a grenade, especially after rumors resurfaced that Kenneth allegedly encouraged Nicki's substance use to keep her under control. Then blogger Kim Barbie stepped in, adding fuel to the chaos. He posted, "You want to scream that people judge your disgusting husband because they don't know love? But the truth is, he's just like Wendy Williams' ex. He loves your pockets, not you, letting you pop anything just to keep dipping in that purse." He ended with a brutal punchline. "That man's mixing your nose candy with tranquilizers and Ozempic just to make you easier to control, while he spends your money and lets you look crazy." The internet lost it after that. What started as a rap feud had now turned into full-blown character assassination. Family, kids, medical records, even drug rumors, nothing was off limits anymore. Cardi wasn't done yet, not even close. She went even deeper, taking things to a level nobody expected. She started leaning into the wildest rumors about Papa Bear, claiming she had receipts to prove everything. Cardi wrote, "And let me tell you something, let this be the last time you mention my kids before I talk to T on yours. While you talking about ABCS, you gonna leave me the hell alone today, ho? I'm sick of you, B." Now let's be real. Fans have been whispering for a while about Nicki's son possibly being autistic, but there's zero solid proof of that. It's just fan speculation. Papa Bear's 5 years old, and the public hasn't seen much of him, so people online keep jumping to conclusions. Some say he doesn't talk like other kids his age, but we don't even know. For all we know, that little boy could be chatting up a storm behind the scenes. Still, some fans took Cardi's words as confirmation, using it to throw shots at Nicki, which is just nasty. Dragging a child, especially one who might be dealing with something private, is way out of line. Autism is nothing to joke about. It's a real serious thing that affects so many families. People need to stop using it as a punchline or a weapon in a feud. Honestly, somebody needs to lock these two in a room and make them squash it face to face, because this back and forth is out of control. The things being said are beyond petty. It's straight up cruel. This ain't rap beef anymore. It's a family level war. Both women are too grown and too successful to be saying wild stuff about each other's kids online. The way this fight has spiraled is unreal. It's starting to feel like those old school rivalries, like Lil' Kim versus Foxy Brown. But even that didn't get this dark. That feud ended with shots fired, but thankfully, no one got hurt. Now though, this Cardi and Nicki saga feels way worse. Every time people think it's over, one of them goes even lower, and the whole thing explodes again. Now Cardi's out here threatening to expose what she claims are Papa Bear's medical records, and Nicki's firing back like her whole legacy's on the line. This stopped being music beef a long time ago. This is about pride, revenge, and who's willing to go the lowest just to score the final blow. At this point, nothing's off limits. Not family, not kids, not even private health info. What in the HIPAA violation is going on? It's wild, and honestly, it's sad. The question now is, how much darker can this feud really get? 'Cause if this is where they are now, we might not be ready for what comes next. Drop your thoughts down below in the comments. Who do you think crossed the line this time? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into hip-hop's wildest feuds. See you in the next one.